All right, let's get into this. You guys saw the first clip. This is going to be about the demonization of men, not just men, but also straight white men. So let's get into it.
Not all white men.
I said some. According to precarious man theory, when men don't feel masculine, they tend to act out in stereotypical gendered ways, which is why you're getting pushback from the men in your life for just existing. But it's not you, it's white men. They're a little fragile right now. Here's why. See, white men used to be able to raise a family, buy a house, and retire on one salary, their own. But thanks to growing income inequality, that's something white men can't do anymore.
Okay, what she's talking about right there is part of how they destroyed the nuclear family. They made everything, rising tax prices, and the way that the economy has been set has caused that imbalance to where men can no longer run an entire family off of one income. So that's not our fault, and who wouldn't be upset about that? If you want to take care of your family, you can't even do it off of one income anymore. And now they're taking your tax dollars that you go to work and work hard for, and they're applying that to people that don't want to work or people who are here illegally that shouldn't be here, right? So this whole fragility, male fragility narrative that she's trying to use is complete and utter garbage is what it is. This is all thanks to feminism and thanks to Marxism and communism and them ruining the nuclear family. That's all that is.
Oppression for opposition. Do you realize that white men make up 30% of the population but 65% of the elected officials? But we're oppressed. When were white men ever denied their right to vote or considered to be property or 3/5 of a person? Statues have ever been built or torn down that celebrate the theft and murder of white men. Holidays do we celebrate in honor of the genocide of white men? What books have been banned that teach the history of white men's oppression? Let me put it to you like this. Mediocrity isn't celebrated, it looks like oppression. Mediocrity is questioned, it looks like opposition. Oh, and my whole point goes over your head? Well, you look like an...
Personally, I don't see how these people keep getting away with this or saying that these things aren't happening, because I can show you all of the headlines from news sources, MSNBC, CNN, ABC, all these different places who are saying that it's okay to demonize white men. And you can also see the depression, the suicide rate, all of these things that are happening, white men being pushed out of the military and out of different jobs. There's definitely a demonization of men. And if you can't see that, well, that's just them trying to gaslight people. That's all that is.
And good for?
Straight white men?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
What are straight white men good for?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know.
Do you think straight white men are important?
No.
We're utter fucking trash.
What are straight white men good for?
Being rude and making you feel uncomfortable.
Do you think they're important?
No.
So what would you say they're good for? What do you think they're good for in society?
If they give them their bank card, that's pretty good.
If this continues, the West is going to be screwed. It's going to collapse. Because men are the backbone of society. We're the ones that build everything. So without us and demonizing us and telling us that we're not worth anything, that's just utter trash. And if this doesn't stop, it's going to cause a problem with the economy. It already is. And it's also going to cause a problem at home, which it already is. Fatherless homes, the wedge between women and men. It's already causing severe issues right now in the West. All right, gentlemen, that's going to do it for today. If you like what I'm doing, like, share, and subscribe. Remember to take care of yourselves. Don't let this get you down. Let it be motivation to be better. If you did hit subscribe, welcome to the Koryos tribe. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.